Hey everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're diving headfirst into a world of buttery, flaky, absolute perfection viennoiseries. These pastries are truly something special. They walk this beautiful line between bread and pastry, and honestly, they might be the best thing to come out of the oven ever. We're talking croissants, pain aux raisins, brioche, all those beautiful golden brown creations you see in bakeries, and just to have, the history alone is fascinating. Originating in Austria but truly perfected by the French, Viennoiserie is basically a love letter to laminated dough. And let me tell you, there's nothing quite like biting into a warm, flaky croissant, the layers shattering with each bite. It's pure magic, and today, we're going to explore that magic together. Let's be honest, you can't talk about viennoiserie without starting with the queen bee, the croissant. That perfect crescent shape, the shatteringly crisp exterior, and the almost impossibly airy interior, it's enough to make anyone a morning person. But listen, a true croissant is a labor of love. We're talking layers upon layers of dough and butter, painstakingly folded and rolled to create that signature honeycomb structure. Of course, there are variations. Pain au chocolat, with its rich dark chocolate, or the delicately sweet croissant aux amandes. But at their core, they all share that same magical DNA. Next up, we've got the delightful pain aux raisins. Picture this, a spiral of buttery, flaky dough studded with plump, juicy raisins and just a hint of sweetness from the pastry cream. Honestly, it's like a hug in pastry form. And don't even get me started on that final dusting of sugar. It's not just about looks, though it definitely adds to the visual appeal. That sugar caramelizes slightly in the oven, creating this delicate, crackly crust that just adds another layer of texture. It's pure genius. Now, brioche might seem like the odd one out here. It's not technically laminated, but trust me, it deserves a spot on this list. Brioche is all about richness. We're talking eggs, butter, and more butter, all coming together to create this incredibly soft, tender, almost cloud-like bread. You can find brioche in all shapes and sizes, from classic loaves to individual buns. And let's not forget about brioche à tête, those adorable little buns with their charming little heads. Whether you're using it for French toast, sandwiches, or just enjoying it on its own, brioche is guaranteed to elevate any meal. Okay, let's talk about Danish pastries, those beautiful, intricate creations that just scream special occasion. But the best part about Danish pastries? They're not just about looks. They're the perfect marriage of flaky, buttery dough and delicious fillings. We're talking classic fruit jams, creamy custards, even savory cheese fillings. And those shapes, windmills, pockets, spirals, they're not just for show, people. They're strategically designed to hold the perfect amount of filling in every bite. Don't let the fancy name fool you. Chausson aux pommes is basically a warm apple pie hug in pastry form. Imagine this, tender buttery dough enveloping a sweet and tart apple compote, spiced to perfection with cinnamon and a hint of vanilla. It's the kind of pastry that feels both rustic and elegant at the same time. You can make them individual-sized for a personal treat, or bake up a large one to share, or not, I'm not judging. And now for something truly decadent. Queen Amman. This Breton pastry is not for the faint of heart. We're talking layers upon layers of dough and sugar, folded like a croissant but with a much higher butter-to-dough ratio. As it bakes, the sugar caramelizes, creating this incredibly crisp, almost lacquered crust while the interior stays soft and chewy. It's sweet, it's salty, it's buttery, it's basically a flavor explosion in every bite. Finally, we have Schnecken, those irresistible swirls of dough that are basically impossible to resist. Whether they're cinnamon-laced and studded with raisins or pecans, or filled with a sweet cheese filling, Schnecken are all about comfort and indulgence. And let's be honest, there's something so satisfying about peeling apart those layers and savoring each bite. It's the kind of pastry that makes you want to curl up on the couch with a cup of coffee and just enjoy the moment. Well, there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the wonderful world of viennoiserie. I hope this has inspired you to try your hand at making some of these delicious pastries at home. And remember, baking should be fun. Don't be afraid to experiment, get creative, and most importantly, enjoy the process. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing quite as satisfying as pulling a tray of freshly baked pastries out of the oven. Don't forget to share your creations with me in the comments below. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Happy baking, everyone.